You are not separate from the state of you that has everything. You're actually interwoven with it. And the universe is ready for a message. That message isn't just what you want. It's who you determine to be. There is a state of you that truly lives. The existence you are dreaming of. That state isn't present in theory. It exists in frequency. And through the mysterious mechanics of deep quantum entanglement, you're genuinely linked to it instantly. Not tomorrow. Not after you heal. Not after you learn how to manifest right now. The question isn't whether your ideal existence is real. The question is, why haven't you tuned into it yet? If your existence feels stuck, if your goals feel out of reach, it's not because they're far away. It's because your current identity is still interwoven with a state of you that doubts, delays, and self-sabotages. But the moment you shift who you believe yourself to be, not in your thoughts but in your state, everything begins to rearrange. And here's the truth. Most people never learn how this works. They spend their lives trying to force change from the outside in, hustling, struggling, pushing. And even when they find the spiritual path, they still repeat the same mistake. They try to visualize their way into a new reality instead of collapsing the identity that's anchoring them to the old one. That's why this video isn't just another explanation of the law of attraction. It's a deconstruction of reality and a guide to collapsing timelines. Because this is where two powerful concepts meet: subatomic entanglement and deep quantum jumping. Entanglement explains why your energy effects matter, why your state influences your outcomes, and why even your subconscious programs aren't operating in isolation. In truth, you're broadcasting an impulse into the quantum level energy field at all times. That impulse isn't your words, it's your vibration. It's the way your identity interacts with possibility. Quantum level jumping, on the other hand, is often misunderstood. It's not magic. It's not escapism. It's a recalibration of identity that allows you to move between interlinked realities. Realities where different versions of you fully is present, prepared for to be observed, activated, lived. And here's where it gets wild. You've truly felt this. That moment when you made a decision and everything changed instantly. That was a jump. That sudden shift in perception where you saw yourself differently, even just for a second. That was a timeline ripple. The gut feeling that you are meant for something more. That isn't fantasy. That's your future self leaking through the cracks. In the deep quantum universe, time isn't linear. It's layered, which means your future self can reach backward just as easily as you can reach forward. You are in a feedback loop with the state of you who fully made it, and the connection is active instantly. That's the code. That's the secret. The universe doesn't need your effort. It needs your coherence. It needs your clarity. It needs your frequency to match what you're actually asking for, not with words, but with being. So in this video, we're going to dismantle everything you thought you knew about manifestation and walk step by step through the most powerful tool you've never fully understood. How subatomic entanglement makes timeline jumping not only possible, but inevitable, when you know how to use it. And no, this won't be about visualization. It won't be about wishing, hoping, or trying. This is about identity collapse, frequency alignment. Reality is code. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how entanglement works, not just in subatomic particles, but in your own reality. We'll talk about the science behind it, but more importantly, I'll show you how this explains everything that has ever felt off about your reality. The state of you who has everything you want is genuinely connected to you. Let's find out why you haven't jumped yet. deep quantum entanglement is not just a theory. It's one of the most well-documented and least understood phenomena in modern physics. In simple terms, it means that two particles once connected remain linked in such a way that changing one instantly affects the other no matter how far apart they are. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. But what no one talks about is what this means for you, for your consciousness, your identity, and your reality. Because if matter can behave like that, why not you? You are not a single particle in a void. You are a living, breathing cosmic web of consciousness. And just like those particles, you've been interwoven not only with other people but with versions of yourself that is present across timelines. Versions that made different decisions, that followed different instincts, that healed instead of running, jumped instead of anticipating, chose instead of doubting. In truth, you're not disconnected from them. You're actually vibrating in sync or out of sync with them. And